Well, the athletics term is well and truly underway. We're here at the Charlestown Primary School, and they're going to start it all off for this year with the road relay. And one of the races is just about to start. We have 3 houses represented here. This year, we are at a bit of a disadvantage. Normally, we drive around on Puck's pickup, but Puck has indicated that he's now assigned to greenhouse and he's driving around the greenhouse athletes, and so we have no transportation. We'll take the start of the race and we'll take the finish of the race. So we should be getting on the way momentarily. Starter is 22 with it. The supporters are here, parents, friends, relatives. We have gotten some transportation thanks to Mr. Queely. And so, they're on their marks, they're off and running. So, Queely will tell us what age group this is. K2 2, kindergarten to grade 2. And we have a Blue House athlete pushing it really. Maybe you could slow down just a little bit. I'm losing them. Yeah, so the Blue House athlete is still leading. They have slowed up very badly after that rapid start. And then we have the greenhouse athlete, and the red house athlete is lagging quite a bit. But the greenhouse athlete closing in somewhat. It's kindergarten to grade 2. And the first baton pass station is just around the corner as we go to Ramsbury. So moving along pretty nicely here. Being encouraged, some of the parents are alongside. So she's a bit tired, but she knows that she's almost there, leading by a goodish distance now. Being encouraged, second placer. And here's the second batting station. They should be off very quickly from here because they're fresh, they're off and running. Blue House athlete leading the way, getting some encouragement. Greenhouse athlete looks a little bit more speedy and closing the gap very quickly indeed. Somehow Blue House seems to be struggling. They're getting the encouragement, but Blue House now seemingly pushing out somewhat. Greenhouse athlete has slowed up a little, and so Blue House athlete seems as if she's going to dominate. No, maybe not, because Greenhouse athlete closing in now. Still closing in. Blue House athlete swaying a little bit as if she's not too steady. Greenhouse getting close, but not. Well, here's this baton pass. Blue House does it again. Fresh legs out of the block quickly. Here's Blue House closing in on us, running in the wrong shoes. You could just hear the sound of those strap shoes. What about the slippers? Probably mommy forgot to give her. And don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. Well, somebody jammed up the traffic very badly here. Very badly jammed up the traffic, and so they've gone left us as they made the turn. So teachers also involved. Greenhouse teacher giving the encouragement. He will be catching them up momentarily though. They have gone down the road by the Wilshires, and we are pretty close on them as they make the turn. Some parents, as per usual, will be running, even though they haven't run for ages. Here they go. Lady Keynes has her daughter in this race, and she's running for her life. JD Keynes. My goodness, JD Keynes trying to get her to close the gap. Oh, she shouldn't be touching her. Shouldn't be touching her. It's good clearance here because speed is here. Pass off now. I think it's the final baton pass. Blue House up the hill like a champion. Greenhouse dashing after her too. So we have a race on here, and it's a bit of an uphill battle. So this should be pretty interesting. Well, the hill is a bit of a tough call. Nija is one in this one. So getting all the encouragement she need. Another person going to look for the greenhouse athlete, and she closes in on us now. She stops. Doesn't need to stop. Oh, all kind of parents who you have never seen run, they're in the mix. Teachers in the mix. Even the crossing guard is in the mix. My goodness, everybody is in the mix here. Everybody's an athlete on the day. Up the hill, Blue House still leading. Parents involved, teachers involved, students are applauding as Blue House closes the gap on the finishing line. And the usual excitement here at CPS. And thanks to Mr. Skeet, we got it firsthand. Up the hill comes the Blue House athlete, closing the gap nicely here and finishing. Blue House winning this one. And then we have the greenhouse athlete coming in second place, looking to be struggling somewhat coming up the hill. Here goes greenhouse athlete, Auntie Shelley bringing her in. She's of green, Auntie Shelley, and so she looks tired, but she might get an extra dumpling from Auntie Shelley in the kitchen. So where's the red house athlete? She was a distance away earlier, and so we hope that she's okay and should be coming up shortly to finish the race for her house and give her house some well-needed points. So there's a buzz of excitement, still waiting for the Red House athlete. And the Red House supporters would be very concerned, and especially the parent of the Red House athlete would be very concerned, wondering if she is okay. No signs yet. So we'll pause and we'll get back. Well, they finally located the Red House athlete, and so she'll be coming in now to bring in the baton and secure some points for her house. She will have received the baton long after the fact, and she's obviously tired and being encouraged to finish strongly. So still being encouraged as she's really tired and stopping every moment, every now and again she's stopping, but getting the encouragement to just finish the race, and then you can rest after that. So she has finally completed the race. Girl crosses the line. Girl, it's gonna be the K22 boys now, just about to get started. Tonito Willett has them on the starters orders. They're off and running. Tokup is gonna run as well. Now the problem I have with Tokup running is that he's for the hospital staff. If he gets damaged, who's going to look after him? And you know, Tokup is not going to go too far either. He's going to cut you a shortcut, and I'm certain Tokup is not going to make it to the first baton station. Almost certain of that. But Tokup looks pretty cool though, for now. But he's encouraging his son and giving some encouragement. But we have the Blue House athlete leading. They're pretty close together though, so this is a pretty good race. If it stays this way to the finish line, it should be a very good run. Yeah, Tokup still going good. Tokup looking good. I think the ambulance just stand by though, just in case. Tokup has stopped, but he has only stopped because his son has slowed up. So he's encouraging him now to continue. Mommy's there as well. But Mommy's smart. Mommy's not going to run. Mommy's just going to stand by and encourage. Well, she's going to walk too. But Tokup is still running. Son has stopped by Mommy. So that's a little problem there. Yeah, the encouragers. Now out of the blocks. Blue House looking quick. And the Mommy had to get out of the way. Mommy's running, but I'm sure Mommy hasn't run from 10 years ago. I hope Mommy doesn't fall down coming down that hill. Look at Blue looks sharp. Blue looks sharp, I tell you. This is a real serious looking athlete. And Mommy's still on her feet, but she's way back. Still running. She's shouting her encouragement though. Encouragement is here. They're waiting for the baton. Anxiously waiting. Blue gets it now. He's ready to go. He looks like a strong athlete as well. Out of the blocks. Look at those strides. Serious looking strides. Usain Bolt's cousin maybe. and he looks strong. Red House getting some serious encouragement there in second, but he's a distance away. We have no problems with the traffic this time. Looking sharp, looking good. Nice strides here by Blue. And up there, Red House getting some serious encouragement. Looks like Mommy running down the hill. Mommy wouldn't have run since a decade ago. And Mommy's running. Don't know how long she's gonna hold out. Blue House getting a lot of encouragement. The strides dropping just slightly as tiredness kicks in. And we're gonna have that baton pass. Just waiting for that now. Well, he turns the corner. Still moving nicely. Getting some encouragement. And blowing pretty hard now. We have Red House turning the corner. Mommy's still going strong. So Mommy used to be a top athlete. An emphasis on used to be. Blue House will be passing off the baton momentarily, and this is a tough climb uphill. Waits, gets it now up the hill, starting very stoutly indeed, looking strong. Nice strides as well. But normally you start like that and then the hill kicks in and you blow out. But he still looks strong. Looks very sharp indeed. We're gonna hear the encouragers at the top of the hill. Red House is just passing off down at the bottom. Blue House looking really strong. Now we're hearing the shouts. Hearing the shouts. We're hearing all the encouragers. He's right on us. He's right on us. Had to slow up momentarily, but we are gone. There's Skeet. I think that's her son. Pushing now up the hill. Skeet used to be a netballer. She's pushing up the hill. Where's Auntie Shelley? Granny Shelley is on green, but she's supporting Blue for the moment. Mommy's there saying run. Oh, she looks strong. She says come. And we are hearing the shouts. Let's go Blue. Blue House storms in first and secures the goal. Blue House has done extremely well, finishing the race strongly. So nice race there by Blue. Down at the bottom of the hill, Red House is coming up the hill now. We have an encourager as well as he races up the hill, getting all the encouragement possible. And we are not seeing the greenhouse athlete as yet. So greenhouse out of the picture for the moment. I think this is young Myers. Mommy's right there by the finish line. But Myers is going to come across the line now to finish the race. Red House athlete securing that spot, pulling the hill, tough hill climb, and making sure that he's okay. Down at the bottom, I think I'm seeing some indication that the third athlete should be coming around the corner shortly. Yes, I was correct. It's greenhouse athlete getting some encouragement, and up the hill they come. More than likely, Mommy and Daddy encouraging him up, and he's doing his thing. Idella would be very proud of this youngster. Nice to see the parents involved. As he crosses the line just about now, we're going to have the 3 and 4 girls. And this one is going to be a strong start, I believe. We have given them quite some space. False start. One of them moving on set. They're off and running. 3 and 4 girls trying to run close to each other, but Greenhouse pulling out now, and Red House right on her heels, but Greenhouse looks serious, and Mommy told me not to get the camera on her, but trust me, once she's in the mix, the camera will be there. But she won't be in the mix for too long, that's obvious. She has already picked up a back seat, so the camera won't be on her, I could tell you that much. Greenhouse looking strong though. Looking as if she's in cruise control right now. Daddy looking out for the athlete as well. Green has slowed up badly. Red House could close the gap if she's strong enough. But even though she has slowed up, Greenhouse still maintaining a lead here. It's the 3 and 4 girls road relay CPS 2020. And Greenhouse seems to have found some new energy, getting some encouragement. And she's tired, blowing hard. Coming downhill, she should be cruising. But here she comes, blowing hard but still maintaining a good pace coming down the hill. And now she's getting encouragement, batting pass and out of the blocks, the new kid on the block, Greenhouse athlete. Well, she's just bouncing on the road. And her long hair bouncing on top of her head as well. And I hope that she can maintain that speed because she just looks a little unsteady. Shaking her long hair, closing in on us now, right on us. And deciding she's going to chase after the vehicle. So even though we increased the pace, she increased her pace as well. So maintaining a good rhythm here. Just bouncing off the road really. Makes the right turn. Still right on our heels. Still coming, blowing hard. She looks tired. Looks as if she wants to stop too. But something is telling her can't stop yet. So she's blowing hard, but still going. Red House has turned the corner at the far end.
Come on, you're so rich.
Right on our heels once more. As she comes down close to the Mud Cross Prep School. And she has enough energy to wave to somebody, my goodness. Maybe a family member. But she had a nice little wave there to someone. Getting encouragement now as she passes off the bat. Now she goes down. Bends over. And the athlete. Again, I'm wondering about the shoes. You know, some of the athletes don't seem to be in running shoes, really. These seem to be some nice shoes for a ballet, for a dinner outing. And teacher is hustling. But teacher ain't going to be hustling for too long. Teacher is struggling. Amelia has burnt out teacher. Teacher blowing real hard too. So, no, I don't think teacher is going to go too much further. She's talking and blowing hard, harder than the athlete. So Amelia being encouraged. I think teacher needs some encouragement too. Teacher's feet seem to be heavy. She has stopped. And Amelia now getting some serious challenge from Red House in the rear. Teacher started to run again because she says don't let go this race. But Amelia seems to be struggling. Amelia is struggling. Shouldn't be touching her. The youngster is putting his hand on her. Shouldn't be putting his hand on her. Needs to get his hand off her. And the baton has been passed off. Greenhouse out of the blocks. Pushing now. Looking like a serious athlete. Coming up the hill. And up the hill. And also Red House athlete has pulled out also. Can Red House for once, can somebody from behind overtake the leader? Can we see that in this race? Always makes for an exciting race when that happens. So, she's flying up. Red House closing the gap. Well. Red House is within striking distance. Red House within striking distance here. Right on her heels. My goodness. Red House has done a remarkable run and has gone in the lead. What a run. Greenhouse has slowed up. And what is this? That was a serious run by Red House. She got the baton way behind Green and came up that hill stoutly. And not only did that, but overtook the green and has taken the lead, and now is more in relaxing mode here. That was a tremendous run. Keep your eyes on this athlete, folks. And so she's right on us now. Still looking strong. One last hill. Sounds as if her nickname is Cookie. And she certainly made an impression here. She has done really well. Very good run by Cookie. Auntie Shelley's cool. This is not one she's going to support. There's a lot of shouting. There's a lot of shouting. The children are in it. Red House especially. Somebody says run Cookie. Cookie really taking the place by storm here. And she's gonna cross the finish line just about now. Tremendous run by Cookie. She has to be tired, but that was an amazing run, especially coming uphill. Greenhouse is in second, and she's gonna come up the hill now to finish the race in second place. Greenhouse athletes coming through and just about crossing the finish line now. Remember, she had the lead initially, and Cookie was just a little bit too strong for her. Seems as if she'll be okay. A very good run too by Greenhouse. In the distance, we are seeing the Blue House athlete looking really tired, but getting some encouragement. Being encouraged to just finish the race. And so we thank Mr. Quealy for his assistance. Puck is the guy who normally helps us out, but he says he's focusing his attention on greenhouses here. Has no time for journalists. And so we understand that. As the third place Blue House crosses the finish line, gives her house some points, well needed points. Now we're going to have the grades 3 to 4 boys. And this also should be a pretty interesting race. And they're off and running. Nice strong start here. Greenhouse really pushing it now, closing in on us. It looks strong. It looks really strong. How long can he maintain this though? Now he starts to slow up slightly. Blue House trailing, and he's being trailed by Red House. So a big gap between the athletes. Blue has a lead, Green has a lead on Blue, Blue has a lead on Red. And Blue is looking back. Really he should be looking forward to Green. Or maybe he has a case there, because Red House, even though seems to be struggling, seems to be closing the gap on him. So Greenhouse athlete still moving pretty strong, even though you could hear him blowing now from this distance. Blue House has slowed up very badly, but Red House doesn't seem inclined to try to catch up. But we still have Greenhouse in the lead. The encouragers have dispersed somewhat, but some little encouragement still for the athletes coming downhill now. All of the races in this general Ramsbury area. Now we're hearing the cheers of the students on Greenhouse. First baton pass. Well, Greenhouse athlete out of the blocks. Being encouraged, I believe, by his dad, who is dressed like an athlete, but let's see how long he will be able to stay in this race. But Greenhouse looking pretty good for the moment. It's just starting to slow up slightly. And the daddy looks cool. Looks as if he has done some running in his day. As they close in on us now, just about. And the fact that Tasha is recording this one suggests to me that that could be somebody related to Tasha. Tasha's son, imagine that. So,
Come on, Javier, use your hand.
closing in now on us. Being encouraged to speed up. Just about passing off now. Greenhouse out of the blocks. He looks good. Nice strides. Bouncing off the road. Look at that.
Jack him up your mouth and breathe.
Bouncing off the road here. Looking strong. Nice long strides. Greenhouse teacher. Very vocal as usual. She's not going to run this one though. She has done enough for one day. But she's going to encourage verbally. That she can do from a distance. Blue House deciding that he wants to make up the slack. But he's a good way behind. But he's trying. He's really trying.
Push it, come! Push it, come!
Getting some encouragement here.
Bring down with it!
Now the final baton pass. Up the hill. This is the one. And pushing up the hill now. Looking serious. Looks like he means it. He has handled this hill superbly. Jeffrey Lewis is encouraging him. Blue House athlete has to be a good athlete because he's moving very strong up the hill and he has a lot of encouragers. They're telling him to hold him. Whoever he is, he has to be a good athlete. And sky's the name. Turns the corner just about now, right on us here. Seems to be increasing the pace. Somebody probably told him that that guy in second place is looking really strong. And he has decided, I have the lead and I'm not going to relinquish it anytime soon. But in the distance, Blue House athlete still looking strong. If this guy just makes a mistake, he's gone. But the Blue House athlete is a way behind still. Run for the record is the call. So it's all about record now because it looks as if he has this first place wrapped up. Push it is the call. He ducked under an umbrella. Record is the call. He's pushing for the record. It's all about record. Can he do it? Can he do it? Can he do it? Being encouraged to break a record. He's really pushing it. Somebody says Puck is sarcastic for the record. Push it, says Puck. Can he do it? Can he do it? No signal. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. Puck is all agitated here.
Watch that!
He says, watch that, says Puck. Certainly a champion run by this athlete. Serious run. Blue House is coming. Puck is really on cloud 9. So we have the Blue House athlete cruising in now and gets across the line. He did a very good run as well. And then we're gonna have the Red House athletes. And we have the Red House athlete coming through. All of them getting some very good support today. So here comes Red House, gets a pat from his teammate and looks very strong. That's Bolo. So finishing very strong. He got it late, gave it his all, and he'll be fine. Big girls play. Grades 5 and 6 girls. They're off and running. These are the big girls. And already getting the encouragement here. Good tussle at the top. Greenhouse not deciding to back down. There's a slight lead here. Blue House though is keeping it close, and Blue House has taken the lead now. So these are the big girls, grades 5 and 6. And they've slowed up now. So after an initial fast start, We are seeing a bit of a slowing up as Blue House takes the lead. And obviously Virgo's daughter is in this one, maybe Greenhouse, because Virgo is right there giving some encouragement. Kenya is the name. Virgo giving the encouragement. Now he's gonna run to Virgo. Well, he should be a very fit referee, so he should be able to make it. Quiet encouragement in the corner here. She comes down the hill now, gaining momentum. And one thing with the hills is that while you're coming downhill, you have to control the speed with which you're coming down the hill. Blue, waiting for that button, gets it now out of the blocks. Looking large and in charge, pushing down the hill. Needs to be sure that she's controlling that speed though, or she could be a bit off balance, and if you crash on this concrete, it's not going to be nice. But she looks as if she's in total control here. Moving smoothly, red and green at the top. Also looking pretty cool. But Blue has a definite lead. Closing in on us now. Takes the corner right on us now. And as we pull away, you can hear her blowing now. Tiring somewhat, but giving it her all. Coming across by Nevis multi-line. Closing in on us once more.
Come on, Michaela.
Michaela is the name. Pushes out. Get some more encouragement. And final button pass, I think. Here she goes out of the blocks, my goodness. Well, she looks as if she's running 100 meters. Nice strides. But how long can she maintain this though? She looks very quick as she slows up somewhat to take the corner. Pushing out now, up the hill. Still looking very strong. Greenhouse getting some encouragement. Should be turning the corner momentarily. But Blue House has a bit of a lead. Quite a bit of a lead, I must add. Getting the encouragement to understand that her mommy is close by. So let's see if we could identify mommy. Yes, I think mommy's right here. Baton passed off. Oh, she goes down. Tired, I guess. But here is Teacher running barefooted, looking strong. And the Blue House athlete looking exceptionally strong in the hill. Pulling away and looking good. The youngsters are giving encouragement as well. Here she comes. Just about to turn the corner. Has taken the hill really superbly. Very strong pull at the hill. And an entourage with her. They are all not athletes obviously, but they're in it for the encouragement. They're blowing even harder than her, but she has stopped. She looked back to make sure that she has a lead still. And then she stopped for the moment. And being encouraged to break the record once more. It's all about records here this afternoon. Records give extra points to the houses. And everybody wants the extra points. Idella Newton, Seniors, Queen and Nevis in for the encouragement as well. They're still talking record, even though she looks just a little on the slow side now. Here goes. Up the hill. Push it is the call. And you wonder sometimes when you hear them telling the children to run. But what were they doing before? Were they walking when they say run? Well, here they come. Here she comes. Run is the call. Redder come, says Latoya. So the Reddies are way behind. And she comes in to the cheers and shouts of the audience, of the spectators. Red House has an entourage coming up the hill. Red House pushing it now in second. So here goes Red. up the hill, looking strong, and just about finishing now, although she looks extremely tired. Crosses the finish line. She was going down, but caught in the process. And then we have the greenhouse athlete gonna make it in now. Here comes greenhouse athlete, striding in, going down as well, is she? Well, stumbling slightly, but she completes the race, and she has done pretty well for her house as well. So we have one more race to go, and that would be the grades 5 and 6 boys. Already in place. Grades 5 and 6 boys. This is the final race for the afternoon, and you can see the anxiety here. Starters giving them the go ahead. They're off and running. So Red House holding just a little sway for the moment, but all of the athletes pretty close together. Can't even call that a lead. They're pretty much together. Seems to be having a little talking among themselves as well. Blue House drops back somewhat. Yeah, they're talking to each other. At least the two at the top. And maybe there's a bit of a bragging rights thing in this one. Really having a little bit of the occasional conversation. Red House just shopping back now, and Greenhouse has taken the lead. Puck would be happy with that. Closing in on us now as we take the corner here. Coming downhill is right on us. So, but Blue has gotten second win. Coming down the hill, they're closing on Green now. So Green had a big lead a while ago, and all of them have come in. It's like a cluster. The buttons have been passed off. Virgo is in this one again. His son is in it. So look at the little Green. Looks determined at the top. But he's carrying the green button, but a green shirt, a red pant, and red shoes. He seems more red than green. And then the Blue House athlete has a blue shirt and a red pant. And the Red House athlete at the back, well, he has a red shirt and a black pant. Well, Greenhouse athlete blowing a little hard, but he's been closed in by Virgo. Virgo also been closed in by the Red House athlete. Greenhouse seems very determined though. A couple of big strides from Virgo can close that gap though, because he has longer legs. Talking about longer legs, Red House has closed the gap on Virgo. He has long legs too. And the little man in front with the shorter legs is being challenged by him now. And so the Red House athlete right on his heel. And Virgo has decided, I'm not going to let you all leave me either. So Virgo has passed the Greenhouse athlete as well. And again, they're passing off in clusters. This is a great race. You could say all of the athletes have a fair chance, with Red House now looking serious at the top. But Green and Blue also, well, we have to keep your eye on Shumako. That guy is a champion athlete. I've seen him in action. He's not easy to deal with. In Blue, takes the corner. He's already closing in on Red. I tell you, keep your eyes on him. Keep your eyes on number 2, Blue. Red House is struggling. Somebody would have given him the memo to tell him that he's being seriously challenged. They're getting the memo to him now to tell him run. But does he have the energy? I'm not sure he has the energy at all. Going back past off. Again, close cluster. We have Red House pushing out up the road. But Blue right on his heel. Where's Mommy? Mommy's somewhere around. Blue has overtaken. He's a top athlete, but I'm not seeing Mommy. I'm surprised. Mommy must be waiting in the corner, because she's not going to take this one sitting down. Well, where's Mommy? Where's Mommy? Somebody says this is a race. Well, takes the corner now. We have a race on. All the encouragers. It's a close one, because even though he has a lead, he's tired. He's been closed in. This is a race, folks. Green is there, red is there. Mommy says come. Mommy says come. Let's make a difference here, but he doesn't have the energy. Greenhouse takes it. No, not quite. He's being encouraged by Mommy, so he's not giving it up at all. He's not giving it up at all. But Greenhouse is there. Greenhouse is there. Blue House is there. Oh, we have a race on. The race of the day, folks. The race of the day, folks. And Mommy's doing even better than them. What a race we're having. Final couple of meters. Who is going to take this one? It's a dog fight. Look at this. Greenhouse takes a little bit of a lead. A little bit of a lead. But a little is enough in this really great race. Puck says take him on. Puck says take him on, bro. And oh, Puck jumps in there. What a race. What a race. My goodness, we had a serious race here. Red House coming in now. And that was definitely the best race for the afternoon. Very well done. Very well done. Tremendous race this. And the supporters would have had their money's worth even though they didn't pay a cent to see this.